Hi guys and welcome back. For today's video, I just feel like I want to do a get ready with me, chill out, just put some makeup on. I'm leaning toward peach. I don't know why. It was just a color that kind of came to me out of nowhere when I was getting my makeup ready to film, and I'm like, I want to do some kind of peach look. So that's what I'm going to do today. So if you would like to see what happens, then keep on watching. Get my mirror up here, but I know how obnoxiously high that is. Jeez, same cup, like I'm putting it on my water cup, but it is so high. Is that annoying to watch? I don't know. It's a nice height for me to do my makeup, but I don't know if it's nice being in the frame. I don't know. Let me know. All right, my hair is up and out of my face. I think I'm actually going to start with my face today because I am just dying to get some makeup on my face. So let's go ahead and jump into primer. I'm going to be using two. This is the Benefit Professional and the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I just wanted to get on camera and just talk about some things because I'm just in a funk. I feel like I've been getting myself together since all this quarantine stuff happened. Like, I did my nails, gave myself an amazing pedicure. I'm actually gonna get my hair done next week. We started camping again, so I feel like I'm getting myself out of the funk I've been in, but then, you know, the stuff that's been going on with George Floyd and all of that stuff. Literally, when I saw that video, it brought tears to my eyes. I just can't believe it. It was just like, is this still really happening? And I know not all cops are bad cops. You can't just completely say it, you can't just completely group them all together, but unfortunately, it makes them all look bad, and people just assume that everyone's grouped in that same I can't even talk. Just upsetting to even talk about. But I know you didn't come here to know my opinion about all that, but it just felt weird not to talk about it because it's just all over the internet. So it's just, if it isn't one thing, it's another, and it just sucks. Like, I just kept saying, everything sucks. This all just sucks, it just sucks. So if I'm a little bit whatever in this video, I'm just in a funk. And I just want to take my mind off of it. I know this, I'm talking about it, I'm not taking my mind off it. But this will help me take my mind off of it and bring me to my happy place. So that's why I wanted to sit down and do my makeup. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to different topics because it's just upsetting to talk about. I've been destroying my face with trying to get these little bumps out of my face. They're not pimples. I've talked about them before. I just went into overkill the other day with trying to get them out. And I know it's the most horrible thing I can do, but I just went in on my skin. And I regret it now. I do. And it was dumb. It was dumb to do. For foundation, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear and the CoverGirl Clean Fresh. I just like to mix these two. The Infallible is a little dark for me. But then when I go in with the CoverGirl, it lightens it up and makes it more my shade. So my husband and I finally made a decision that we definitely want to move. We want to move out of this house. We were going back and forth about if we wanted to get a lake house versus, damn, that's soaked up like all of my product. But yesterday we finally had the discussion and we're like, we want to move. Our camper is our lake house, so I think that's kind of the next thing on the list. So we're starting to get our house together and we're going to fix things around the house, try and get something done every weekend. tomorrow he's going to make a Home Depot trip to try and get some stuff for the house, paint, and just things that need to be fixed that we've just kind of let go over the years. But yeah, we're gonna try and move soon, and I'm really excited. We've lived in this house over 10 years, and I'm just over the neighborhood. Really don't like this neighborhood, and just move to a nicer part of the area and just have more land and be more secluded and not really have neighbors. That's the one thing. I hate nosy neighbors. And I hate going outside and like my neighbors are just there. It's just annoying to me. Like, I think I've said in other videos, I want to move into a house where basically if I wanted to walk into my backyard naked, I could go out there and nobody would see me. That's the kind of house I want. It's hard to find around here. We would have to move a little bit a ways, which I'm okay with. It's just with his work, I could see it being pretty annoying, but with my work, I wouldn't mind making the drive because I go in so early. So if we had to move a good half hour, 45 minutes from where we live now, I wouldn't mind it. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo. Is this part of the camo? Yeah, Hydrating Camo. I know some of you have subscribed to my cooking channel, and I'm so thankful for that. You guys are the best. Unfortunately, what I've been finding is, so makeup in this channel, I've always loved to do makeup, okay? So for as long as I can remember, I always enjoyed doing makeup. And it's something that I've stuck with and I love to do. This year will be my 4th year. Let's see, I think at the end of August will be me being on YouTube 4 years. Wow. With the cooking channel, I find myself, like I always found cooking to be an escape for me, kind of like makeup, but when I cook in the evening, when I'm making dinner, it's almost like an escape for me. It's like my time. I'm having fun doing something that I enjoy. And when I set up a camera and the lights and film when I'm cooking dinner, I feel like I have to cook, but then put on a show at the same time in a way, not be fake or not be myself, but it's just not as fulfilling as this is when I'm on camera and doing makeup. It's just different. I know that sounds weird because it's kind of the same situation, getting on camera and doing something that you love. Just for some reason, this is just different. So I don't know. I've kind of made up my mind. I don't know if I'm going to continue with the cooking channel, which sucks. And I know a lot of you, I had one of my subscribers the other day, one of my favorite subscribers, she even said, I hope that the burrito that I cooked in my Wit and Woods vlog is going to be on my cooking channel. And I was just like, that's when I was still kind of going back and forth. I've been going back and forth for a little bit about continuing to do that channel. But I don't want something to feel like a chore. I don't want cooking, the fun of cooking for me to be taken away because I have to film. So I want to be true to myself, and I always want to love cooking. So I don't know if I want to make it like, not that it's a job, but something that I don't look forward to do. And sometimes when I, like the last couple videos that I put, I know I've only put like 4 or 5 videos on there, but I did not look forward to cooking. I was like, I gotta set everything up and then explain everything I'm doing, and then, like, you know, it just wasn't fun for me. So that was an indication that I don't know if it's something I want to continue to do. And it's unfortunate, and I know a lot of you look forward to it, and it's so cool that some of you have even messaged me. Some of my friends text me that they tried some of those recipes and they loved them. And I'll be honest with you, I don't do a lot of my own recipes. Some things I do, I kind of switch it up, but a lot of things I just find online and I try and I make them or make them my own. That's kind of what I do. Just kind of, if I'm in the mood for something like a burger of some sort or something, I look up a recipe and then I just make it and just do my own spin on it. So a lot of the stuff I was making wasn't necessarily my own recipes. It was just stuff I found online. So that was the other thing. I'm like, are people really interested in recipes I'm getting offline? I don't know. I probably am thinking too much, but I'm going to set my concealer with the Maybelline Fit Me and the Blendiful. So I'm kind of probably not going to continue the cooking channel. I gave it a shot, and I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and actually friends and family of mine have told me that I should do a cooking channel. I'll still have my Instagram. I still enjoy posting what I made on Instagram. But a lot of my friends and family said, oh, you should have a cooking YouTube channel. And at least I tried. At least I did it. And instead of going back and saying, like, I wish I would have, at least I can say I did. But I didn't enjoy it. You know, I didn't enjoy it as much as me just cooking, you know. One of my favorite things in life is cooking for a group of people. Like if we have friends or family that come over the house and I make something and people love what I make and compliment it and enjoy it and eat it, that is so awesome. I love doing that. So again, I just don't want that to be taken away from me because I actually do enjoy that. And for some reason, makeup's different, but I just wanted to give you guys for those of you who do follow me on there, I just wanted to be able to tell you on here instead of just not uploading on there and being like, why aren't you uploading on that? It's just, I don't know, just a decision I made and gonna have to roll with it. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin. I haven't used this in a while. I'm gonna take the same little puff blendiful and just set more so the bottom of my face, not under my eye, but just basically everywhere else. Oh my god, I just hit pan on here. You probably can't see it because it's so small, but it's literally like right there. Oh, I don't hit pan on too many things, but when I do, I'm always shocked. Okay, I think that's enough. We are full coveraged out. I wonder if I should just keep going because, yeah, let's just keep going. I'm going to go ahead and bronze with the Milani Silk Matte Bronzer. Silky matte bronzer. We were just recently talking about upgrading our camper too. And I personally think that we should go ahead and do that because I don't see the moving process, finding a house, trying to sell this house. I don't find that process to be very quick. We still have to do a lot of things before we actually move. So I think I'm going to try and talk my husband into going ahead and upgrading our camper because he's like, if we move or if we're looking into a house, we're not upgrading the camper. I kind of disagree. But I've been eyeballing a couple campers, so is he. And we've settled on 2 of them. but this new house decision has just happened within the last 2 days. So I don't know. We're going to have to make a decision on a couple things. Being an adult is stressful, guys. My baby hairs were psychotic yesterday and today. I don't know what happened to make them be so bad. I've like tried to lay them flat, put some defrizz in them, and then hairsprayed them. But they are insane. Out of nowhere. They've been bad. Trust me. I have terrible baby hairs. But they were horrible. I don't know what happened. I think I finally got my lighting under control. I bought a new light because I was doing the cooking channel. And I need a really bright light because my ring light and my other 2 umbrella lights were only doing so much. So I wanted to get a really, really good light. And I think I finally got them both to where I don't look so much overexposed and changed my camera settings a little bit. So I think I finally got it to where I don't look so overexposed or have to try and fix so much post editing. Because I noticed in the last couple of videos, I'm like, damn, that lighting is terrible. It just didn't look good. So I think I finally, hopefully, got it more to where it looks very similar in person. So that's always an accomplishment, because through the years I've had some hideous lighting. So hopefully this is better. And I don't think I have as many shadows on my face, if any shadows. That was always annoying too, is having shadows on my face. So I think I finally got it under control. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. I turned my air off, but I think I'm gonna need to turn it back on. It's getting very warm. All right, for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Note Blush in Desert Rose. I gave my husband another haircut. So basically, since quarantine started, I've been cutting his hair, but he'll usually take over and finish the job because he just gets so frustrated. But we've only ever done it in the kitchen or in the bathroom, and the lighting sucks. So yesterday, because it was so nice out, he's like, I need a haircut. Let's just go outside. And I'm like, okay. So we go outside. Oh, man, I gave him the best haircut. I don't even think you would be able to tell the difference between the cut I gave and the barber. Thank you very much. Learning to fade better. But my point is, I think the natural, being outside and having the natural lighting really helped me to see what the hell I was doing. So I think every time now we're going to have to go outside to do his hair. For highlight, I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Cosmetics Flash Palette. And you know what I'm going to take, the usual suspects. These two right, y'all. We just are doing our whole face, aren't we? Yeah, now you're going to be able to see these baby hairs in action up close. And all my grays. Fantastic. This is going to be a pretty simplistic eye look, but I'm going to go ahead and jump into the Jawbreaker palette. And like I said, we're going to do a peachy type of look. So I'm going to jump into, I can't say it, but the shade right here, it's called. So yeah, that shade is going on my eyeballs. I'm going to do something really bad tomorrow. And it makes me nervous, but I'm going to go see my nieces tomorrow. My brother, I just don't think my brother would do anything to put me in harm's way to get this. And I know it's contracted by, I'm talking about COVID, I know that it's contracted by droplets. I've been taught that all my life, having cystic fibrosis. I know all about droplets. I've played by the 6 feet rule all my life. So I'm gonna go see my girls tomorrow. I've never missed two little humans in my life more than my twin nieces. I know that it's still a risk. I know that. But I also think being stressed out and being heartbroken, crying, and just upset with not seeing them is a horrible thing to be as well, and probably lowers my immune system and is not good for me. Any stress with having cystic fibrosis is awful. So I don't know. I've gone back and forth about this for probably about a month, and I've just got to see these little girls. I don't even care if I do wear a mask, because I've been going back and forth about that too. But my parents have been babysitting them every week for the past, I think, month. And, you know, they haven't gotten sick. None, my brother, sister-in-law, none of them are sick. Their other two little boys aren't sick. So, I don't know. I'm just, again, trying to weigh it out. And I see so many people going to see their own family. And I'm like, why am I going to miss out on these little girls' lives? You know, they don't really do anything. He owns his own business, so it's not like he works with the public, which is a great thing. My sister-in-law works for him. She does computer work, basically working from home. So that's the other thing. It's not like they're working out somewhere and being around a bunch of people. That's just not the case. So that's also the other thing I think about is it's not like they work in a grocery store where they're constantly around people and their chances of getting it are way higher. So that's a great thing. So I've also thought about that as well. I just don't want to keep missing out on their lives. And I think that will be just the biggest pick-me-up, is just seeing my little nieces. They make me so happy. And they run up to me and they hug me and they love on me. I love them. They love their Aunt Christy. So that just fills my heart so full. Shoot, I know a lot of CF people that are still going out and doing stuff, which is just cray, not wearing masks, getting tattoos, all kinds of crazy. And I'm like, me seeing my nieces, I don't think that that's that bad, right? I'm gonna take Good Morning, this shade right here, and just kind of tap it around here just to blend it a little more. I don't think I ever gave you guys an update about my grandma. So she beat COVID, 93 years old. Amazing. The nursing home she stays in, it ended up going, everybody ended up catching it, all the residents, all the staff. And they only lost 2 people in the whole nursing home, which is just incredible. So that was unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm going to take that same shade and just pack some more on the outer part of my eye here. Just kind of fluffing it up a little bit. Then I'm going to take some Jaclyn Cosmetics loose highlighter in Extra. And I've done this before. I think it's great as an eyeshadow. So I'm going to take a flat brush and pick up some of that pigment and put that on the inner part of my eye. See how it just brightens it up, and it's so beautiful to use on the eye. And then I'll just go ahead and take that same brush that I used to kind of darken the outer corner of my eye here. Just take a little bit of it and just kind of blend right here so there's not that harsh line between those two. Look how pretty that is. Oh. I kind of want to pop a little bit of yellow on the inner corner of my eye. So I'll take Wow from the palette Just pop that right there. Yes. Okay, now for the lower lash line, just taking the same shade and smoking this out. Yesterday I had cinnamon rolls for breakfast. Oh my dear Lord, baby Jesus in heaven, they were so divine. I haven't had cinnamon rolls in so long. Now I really want a Cinnabon. Oh my God. Cinnabons are the best cinnamon rolls on the planet. There is nothing like a fresh Cinnabon. Extra frosting though, you gotta have the extra frosting. Just gooey, melted down it. Oh my God. The only place I know that sells them is the mall, but there's no way I would go to the mall just for that. But if they could deliver, oh bitch, you know I'd be getting that. Seriously, they might. I might look into that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump off camera, do my brows, and I'm probably going to pop some House of Lashes Iconic Lights on, and then come back and finish this look off. But so far I'm loving it. Oh, my lashes were giving me hell. Oh, I forgot to put mascara on. Hold on. I already put mascara on my lashes before I put my falsies on, but I always love to go back over. Just give a little bit of a coat to help them blend a little bit better. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess Boss Lash mascara, which is one of my favorites. I am going to go in with a little brush and just put some of this Jaclyn up on my brow bone because I want that to pop. Alright, for lips I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Purely Nude lipstick. They are not kidding when they say this is nude. I'm then going to go in with the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Banana Split. I'm going to see if this Revlon Ultra HD Lip Lacquer in Pink Diamond. Well, this is one of my oldies, man. Such a good lip gloss. Oh. Alright guys, so that is it for this makeup look. I forgot to tell you that I ended up changing my lash choice. These are actually the Ardell Double Up, I think number 605s. I'll put it down below because the box is over there. But I wanted something more dramatic since that eye makeup wasn't so crazy, you know what I mean? It just is more of a one shade type of look. So I wanted to use a more crazy lash, and I love these lashes. They're so dramatic, and they're actually not as heavy as you would think with them being so dramatic. They do have a thick lash band, but they're not as crazy as you would think. I mean, they're not as heavy as you would think. They're crazy. They're not as heavy. I can't tell if this is more of a pink or more of a peach. I was going for more of a peach. I think it's more of a peach. Right? It feels so good to have makeup on, which is what I wanted to do. I knew it would make me feel better. So that is why I wanted to go ahead and put some on. And I'm sure Chris would enjoy seeing me look like this rather than the troll I've been looking like for 2 months. So it's a win-win, guys. It's a win-win. Plus, technically tonight's supposed to be our date night. We would always do date nights on Friday nights. So I should really leave it on till dinner and like dress up and look nice. I think he would really appreciate that. It is lunchtime and we're hungry. So I'm going to go make some lunch. And in this video, if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.